What's up, guys? Welcome back to another WWE 2K23 video. And in this video, we'll be finally starting our MyGM mode save. So let's not waste time. Let's get into it. And let's start off with MyGM for WWE 2K23.
Hello, and welcome to my GM. I am WWE superstar Xavier Woods, but you might also know me as Austin Creed, creator of Up, Up, Down, Down, and the greatest GM of all time. Whoa. No! Why?
Greatest GM of all time?
Why are you here?
You've never beaten me, which makes me the greatest GM of all time.
Get out of my face. Look, everyone, it's Prince Petty.
I think you mean Prince Pretty, aka King of Cuteville, aka definition of delish, aka longest reigning up, up, down, down, / left, right champion of all time, aka Tyler Breeze. And I'm not gonna be disrespected by the GM of the B show.
Oh, you mean B for better? Yeah, that's me. Because I know how to truly manage a roster and put my superstars in the best position to keep them, the fans, and the commish happy.
Yeah, if you don't run out of money first. Meanwhile, I watch as my fans multiply and the dollars roll in thanks to my careful planning, creating masterpiece matchups with every show I touch.
Masterpiece? That's a hilarious way of saying stale. I handle any shakeups that might come along while also having the poise and grace to make the hard decisions.
I don't think so. You're gonna be sitting up in the cheap seats while I manage my way right to the Hall of Fame.
The only way you're getting on that Hall of Fame stage before I do is if you're inducting me. Well, it looks like there's only one way to settle this.
Only one. Simulate.
There's a cool little intro with Breeze and Woods, of course. Great series they do. Battle of the Brands on Up, Up, Down, Down. One of my favorite series on GM mode series on YouTube. Definitely worth checking out if you haven't. Becoming the GM. Welcome to my GM. Big choice will be deciding which GM you'll take. Each GM has their own unique power cards. Blah blah blah. So we have Adam Pearce. Instigator increases the levels of all active rivalries by 1. That sounds like a good one. Power cards in the store are free for a week. The McMahon presents, that was just when you'd win. Now Stephanie McMahon, the McMahon presents earn twice as much money from arena attendances. Ooh, that could be a good one. Xavier Woods cheat code. I don't like. Do I like the sound of that? Select a superstar from an opposing bronze roster. They will permanently join your roster next week. Then select superstar may not be a title holder unusable week 1. Ooh. That does sound like a bit of a cheat code. I cannot lie. All your superstars immediately recover 20 stamina. That's not a bad one either. You know, stamina could be big. That could be a big one. There with Breeze. Heart of Gold for Kurt Angle, which is all charity promos are free to book and have their results doubled. Ooh, I like that. That's a good one because the charity promos, I believe they help bring in. I think charity promos are audience and the advertising brings in more money. Eric Bischoff here with backstage booking. Booking costs for all show logistics are free. Foley, Cactus Jack, selecting opposing brands. 2 superstars who participate in their show next week will be injured. And we've custom. Ooh. Who do we go for? I kind of like that all rivalries increased by 1. And I also like stamina 1. Let's go Adam Pearce. Just like your GM choice, your brand select will also have unique power cards specific to that brand. Create a combination that will take your brand to the top. So SmackDown with Birth of Legends, of course, 6 random superstars are reference to the SmackDown 6. Their popularity will be increased by 6. This is worth selecting an opposing brand to have 3 randomly select superstars that cannot be booked in matches next week, cannot be used the week before a PLE. NXT title matches booked will receive a large match rating boost. Ooh, that's a good card. And I was thinking of going NXT anyway, but we'll have a look. 2.0 Fresh Meat reduced the price of next 3 free agents you purchased this week by 50%. Oh, that is a good one also. 50% off 3 free agents. That is a very good one to possibly have. WCW classically trained extended duration of all your Legends contracts by 5 weeks. Again, good one, Legends, always good to have. You know what, I'm kind of thinking between NXT and NXT 2.0. That's a very good card, I think. The next 3 free agents you purchase having 50% off, but I'm going to go NXT. Title matches booked for this week will receive a large rating boost. I was thinking of going NXT and building NXT back to the glory days of a black and gold. That was kind of the idea I was having in my head for the series. So yeah, I'll stick with that. We get a good card as well. And yeah. Opposition. Okay. So I'm gonna add 3 CPU players. I'm just gonna. You can't randomize. I'm just gonna hold it down and stop. We get Sonya Deville. Again, Sonya can have. I'm not gonna do NXT 2.0. She gets SmackDown. I'm not gonna do NXT 2.0 because I don't want 2 NXTs. So we'll just have SmackDown, Raw, WCW. It's just again Tyler Breeze and WCW Tyler Breeze. No, Tyler, you can get Raw. WCW has to be Eric Bischoff. Like, I'm sorry. Like, WCW has to be Bischoff. It just makes sense. So yeah, we have NXT Adam Pearce as us. Then we go up against SmackDown and Sonya Deville, Tyler Breeze at Raw, and Bischoff at WCW, where the big boys play. Let's confirm. We'll go normal difficulty, game difficulty norm. We'll just go normal because I'm going to simulate. Do I just max out my money? Let's just start our 3. Let's just go in the middle with 3. Straight order, change whether or not. I mean, it's just me and the CPU, so I'll just go straight order. Like, it doesn't really matter. Going in reverse, like, shake-ups on. Yeah, I'll turn on shake-ups. Determines which superstars are available, custom. I'll just go default. I'll just go default. Like, I don't want to go. I'll just do default. And let's start our draft, and hopefully we can build a good roster to take NXT back to the glory days of black and gold.
Social media has been buzzing.
Draft rules: each GM will start with a budget of 3 million. GMs will take turns drafting after one another. There'll be 9 rounds of drafting. After 9th round, drafting becomes optional. GMs can opt out of draft until they are out of cash. Tips: GMs can press or free to recommendations on who to draft. Also, GMs. Now, I probably should. There's just all the classes and stuff. I haven't prepared for this. I haven't thought of what I want to. I'm going to go for. So we'll just take things as they come. I need to keep in mind classes. So we go big and go John Cena, Roman, Becky, Asuka, Finn. I think for our first draft pick we should go semi big. I kind of want to keep like tradition of NXT. Like I don't want like John Cena in NXT. Like no, I'm not. Do I do that? It'd be fun. Good stamina, decent popularity. Um, he's. I think I'm gonna go Becky Lynch, the man coming back to NXT. 2.6 thousand, but she has good stamina, high popularity. Like 6'2" is good popularity. Specialist, so she matches up well with everyone. So I think for our first draft pick, we'll take Becky Lynch. I need to keep in mind who classes and stuff. Of course, SmackDown takes John Cena. Ooh, Raw take Ronda Rousey. Okay, I wasn't going to take either of those, so that's not a big loss. Drew McIntyre in WCW. That's actually something I would love to see. Drew in WCW would have been awesome where the big boys play. Now, I could go Roman. I could, you know, like Roman. It'd be smart to go with, but do I want Roman? Do I really want that? I need to keep in mind my budget as well. I need to. Becky is face. We could also turn her though. Maybe Kevin, Johnny, Gunther, Nakamura is a good option. Ciampa, Io. Ooh, do we bring in Io and run her against Becky? Sami Zayn. I love drafting, but I hate drafting. At the same time, it's stressful. It's like, what do we do? What do we do? So, Finn Balor, two-time NXT champion, coming back to black and gold brand. MVP going to SmackDown. I was thinking Bianca. Bianca's lost. Logan Paul to WCW. Ooh, Roman is still on the board. Matches up good against Finn. It is heel. Kevin Owens is a shout. Kevin is a shout. He matches up well with Finn. So does Ezekiel and Elias. Corbin also goes well with Finn. Solo goes well with Finn. He's a heel though. He is a heel. We would have to turn one of them if that was what we do. Which means we can't really do one. Grayson also heel though. You know what? Kevin Owens coming to NXT. Asuka's a good pick up. Someone I was looking at. Roman finally gets drafted to Raw. And Alexa to WCW. Okay, so now we have Finn and Kevin. Two people that we can start off, they match up well. We need someone for Becky. Becky is a specialist, so we don't really need to look at classes. So we can just let's get a heel woman. Rhea could be good. I am looking at my money. We have Io. Let's have a look. Maybe someone cheaper that we could pick up. Gigi and JC. Let's go, big dog, Dakota Kai. And let's get Dakota in. We'll go Dakota and Becky on that. I want it there were a couple of other people that I was thinking of, but I was paying attention to my budget. So the recommendation: Dana Brooke, Edge, Johnny Gargano, Rhea Ripley. Rhea, we could go. We are on one, so let's go to all. Johnny, he is a specialist. Let's take Gunther. Let's take Gunther. Edge, SmackDown. Ziggler gone to Raw.
WCW get in round 5?
Gargano gone to WCW. Gargano was one I had in mind. I was maybe going to pick him up next round, so having him gone off the board is a bit. So we need kind of a cruiserweight to go up against Gunther, which could be Sami. Sami Zayn is someone I would like to pick up. Again, we would have to turn him, which is something I could do. We could bring in Ricochet or Mustafa. Cedric also works. Carmelo Hayes is. Oh. Yeah, we're taking Melo. Melo is coming to NXT. Nakamura gone. Again, Nakamura is someone I was thinking Robert Roode. Elias.
Who's up for NXT?
I'm gonna take Sami Zayn while he's still there. 207 is a bit high, but I want Sami Zayn. I love Sami Zayn. I want him on my roster. I need to start drafting more women. We have 2, so I think my next pick is going to be a woman. And I already have a couple in mind. Roxanne Perez we're going to take. She's good stamina, so we can get a bit over. Bailey gone to SmackDown. Alexander gone to Raw. There goes Rhea. So I'm looking for a giant to go against a cruiserweight in Roxanne. Is Raquel is one. Tamina. Roxanne is a face, so it makes sense to take Tamina. We won't have to turn her. We could turn Raquel. She is cheaper as well. She does have less popularity though. It is a worth better stamina, better popularity on Tamina. But there isn't much in the difference. Well, but I'd rather have Raquel on my roster. We're taking Raquel. Ricochet's gone.
She's poised to develop. Who's the next pick for Team WCW?
Alba Fire's gone. So now we're in the optional drafting stages. 1.2 million. I kind of have a number in mind where I'd like to go down to. We have Becky, we have Finn, we have Gunther. So Finn and Kevin go against each other. Becky and Dakota go against each other. Gunther and Carmelo Hayes go against each other. So could bring in someone to face Sami. Roxanne, turn Raquel and have her go against Roxanne. So yeah. Let's move to all. Do I keep Sami's? We're looking at WCW. NXT. Do I keep Sami as a heel or do I turn him face? So what is he's a cruiser, so a giant to go up against him. So we have Shanky or Ivar as faces. We can bring in. Ooh. I think I'll turn Sami because I don't. Yeah. Turn Sami and bring in Masay to face him.
Beautiful pick for the GM as they pick Masay.
The brand felt incomplete without this guy. Great.
Tamina gone. R-Truth is gone.
A major decision for the NXT war.
Now, what else would I like? 6 faces, 2 heels, 6 men, 4 women. That's WCW. Where's NXT? 5 and 5, 6 and 4. Yeah, let's get another woman in just for the option to have one. I'm gonna take Io. I want Io.
The genius of the sky looking for control of this brand.
And I have someone in mind to else bring in. Ah, Solo's gone. I forgot Solo was still on the board. So as soon as he looked at the women, Solo is someone I wanted. Damn. We're going to bring in Indy. She is a specialist, but, you know, cheap and can work. So let's bring in Indy, of course, recently won the NXT Women's Championship. There goes Dana Brooke. Gigi is someone I was thinking as well, but she's heel. Okay, so we have 7,000 left. Do I continue? We are in round 12. Let me have a look. Ciampa. I want Ciampa. I do want Ciampa. I also kind of want Butch and Gio. What do I do? I think I bring in Ciampa and end my draft there. Or do I could bring in Ludwig and Gio and have all Imperium. He's heel specialist just like Ciampa, and he's cheaper. So yeah, let's bring in Ludwig Kaiser. I think that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be it for my drafting.
His skills often replicated.
I think I keep the rest of my money.
NXT back to the podium for the 5th selection.
End draft. Confirm. Yeah, I'm happy. So there you see Gunther, Kevin Owens, Becky Lynch, Carmelo Hayes, Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, Dakota Kai, and Roxanne Perez. Solid roster, I think. Solid roster.
Speculation who joins
SmackDown are going to keep going and pick up Santos Escobar. Raw are going to pick up Randy. And WCW going to pick up Shanky. Again, where the big boys playing. SmackDown going to pick up Julius Creed again. And end it there. Edge, Asuka, Nakamura, Cena, MVP, Corbin, Shayna, and Bayley. Again, another alright roster there for SmackDown. Brutus Creed going to get picked up by Raw, and they're going to call it there. They have Dolph, Roman, Ronda, Robert Roode, Bianca, Braun, Damian Priest, and Cedric. And WCW pick up Cruz del Toro. And they have Johnny, Alexa, Elias, Drew, Logan, Tozawa, Doudrop, and Rhea. Doudrop is someone, and Rhea is someone I was looking as well, but I didn't really want to have the funds for them. So there's the full rosters. They did, both brands did pick two, or everyone else took two more than me, you know. But I think that's a solid roster. Becky Lynch, Balor, what's going on? Becky Lynch, Balor, Gunther, Kevin Owens, Eos guys, Sami Zayn, Masai, Ludwig, Dakota, Raquel, Carmelo, Roxanne, and Indy. Yeah, we have some turns to do. Let's continue on. Hall of Fame. This is everyone's dream to someday make it into the Hall of Fame. You get there. You'll need to prove that you have what it takes to manage your talent, money to rent it up, compete, career achievements, seasonal challenges, of course. Your GM and keep an eye on your prize. So yeah, to enter the Hall of Fame, prove you're the best. Be the first GM to earn 10 Hall of Fame trophies. Trophies can be awarded through either career achievements, season challenges. Entering the Hall of Fame will allow you to continue playing or retire your save file. So Providence, Rhode Island, 4 weeks till Hell in a Cell, onward messages, conversations. Adam, good to talk to you. Just checking to make sure NXT is ready for new season. Feeling confident. I'll try not to let you down. Cannot wait to get started. We're going to storm this. Good, expecting big things from NXT. Make sure it's an amazing show. Select your champion. So I was thinking maybe Finn and Kevin for the title. We could also go Gunther and Carmelo Hayes. Let's throw on Kevin Owens. And our women's champ, we can throw it on. What? We'll throw it on Dakota Kai and go run Dakota and Becky. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Commissioner Golds, blah blah blah, career progress, GM assistant. Triple H is going to see how book your least popular available superstar for a match, which okay I can do. But we will be doing that in the next video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're excited for more MyGM. I'll see you in the next one.